Isn't it interesting how the people that shame you about what you want to do haven't actually tried themselves? It's always these people with nothing going on in their lives that are quick to put you down. The moment you want to try, the moment you want to give something a shot, the moment you want to have some will and self-esteem to go in a direction that you've always wanted to go in, and you've researched and finally, I'm doing it, I'm going. They're going to tell you about everything that can go wrong. If you want to travel, they'll tell you about the dangers of flying and all the risks and get insurance. Do you really need to go? Just these fucking nihilistic. These people are great at a party, aren't they? These people would be great to have over for a pizza and a chat, wouldn't they? I mean, when I think about the people I enjoy having conversations with, rich conversations, even complaining when we bitch, moan and complain about things with an air of fun. It's not serious. It's not these serious nihilistic crabs in a bucket. So it made me think, don't listen to people that are always telling you about every little fucking thing that can go wrong. Why you shouldn't try because there's a small chance of something going wrong. Yet other people who have a bit of courage and go off and try and keep trying, they gain success, they get something done, they write the book, they meet someone, they're a success in whatever venture they go in. Oh, that's just luck. You know why? Because if they would try, because they wouldn't try, they would just put out their hand and say, give it to me. Fuck them. Don't take shame and criticism from people who haven't tried and failed. Don't take shame from people who haven't tried and they think they're smart because they haven't failed. They're not experts. Those people that try in an endeavor know the richness that comes out of having a bit of courage and realizing what you can achieve, the self-esteem that comes out of, oh, look at these little victories or big victories that I have if I keep going in this direction and learn and do it better and better and better. I've used this example before. I used to play basketball back in the day when I was younger, and I was pretty good at shooting three-pointers. But if the average person tried to shoot a three-pointer, I would give him 10 shots and he'd probably miss 10 shots. He might get one if he was lucky. I could get between 5 and 7 if I warmed up. Now that's not luck, that's practice and skill and knowing what you're doing. There's an element of luck and you can fail, but yeah, don't listen to people who haven't tried and haven't gotten experience, because most of the people that keep trying in a certain direction will encourage you and give you some pointers. Ow. And anyone who does succeed, they say it was all complete luck. It was all chance. Nothing they do had any kind of intent or skill, which is bullshit. Look at anyone who plays professional sport. Look at anyone who has become rich. Look at anyone who plays in a band. They didn't go on stage and it's like, oops, I can play the guitar. How did that happen? That was luck. Oops, I've got a mansion. That was luck. Oops, I've had a long marriage. Oops, it's so stupid. Do not listen to very, very certain amateurs, especially when they're 100% certain. And any form of trying by them is met with ridicule and sarcasm. What's the saying? Sarcasm is the refuge of a weak mind. I'm reminded of another saying by Voltaire. Some men can think no deeper than a fact. And a lot of these people that just warn you about any possible thing that could go wrong by the statistics. While if you approach the thing that you're going for soberly, with research, preparedness, and courage, you could have a really good chance of success, especially if you know where the dangers lie, especially if you know how to handle failure and get up again. These people act as though every failure is death. Don't listen to these retards. Anyway, have a good day.